Hello, and thank you for your interest in the biscau annual accounting module. You can create a transaction in 3 steps. Step 1. Collect the basic data. Step 2. Record balance sheet and income statement data. Step 3. Additional reports as notes or profit appropriation. You will see that you can create a complete high-quality financial statement in a few minutes. You start with the basic data of a company and click on New Company button. You can enter the company data manually or import the data from the commercial register. Click here on ABB Capitals and we see here the register. We see also the online register and can transfer the company data. We see the correct address, identification number, the currency we can, or also one-to-one, thousand or millions. The legal form, the latent taxes, and we can choose the table of accounts template. We choose the NOGA for the industry. Here, for example, is machinery manufacturing, and we choose the market area. One or more. If you need help, you click on the question mark. This information is crucial for the analysis. We save all changes and see now our company. Under balance sheet income statement, you can change the closing month or write it here manually. Supplement the account plan. You can create additional sub-accounts on clicking on the plus. Once you have the account plan, you can enter the figures manually. Or you can import it via the import interface. For the import interface, you find more information in our Learning Center. You should cover at least 3 years if available. We click on Balance Sheet Income Statement and now we see the 3 years. The system shows you differences if the profit in the balance sheet does not match the profit in the income statement. With the Difference Assistant, you can easily correct differences. Click here on the Assistant. The oldest years come here, 21, and we see here our profit. We can correct the profit, our profit, and now the assistant shows what corrections they will do. We can here change the account if needed, or we apply the correction. And the next year comes here with the assistant. We see here also the differences in the dividend payments, so we can put in here 100,000, that's our dividend, and we choose here the correct profit, and the system will correct the profit in these accounts, and we apply and comes to the 3rd year, 23. Also here we correct the dividends and the profit is correct, and we apply corrections, and so we have corrected our profit and results carried forward. You can also enter corrections by clicking on the key at the corresponding position. You can record a maximum of 3 values per position. These are usually hidden reserves in the balance sheet or non-operational expenses or income in the income statement. Changes to hidden reserves in the balance sheet are automatically taken into account in the income statement. You can change the account in the income statement. If corrections have been recorded, the K becomes bold. You can also enter special items for the automatically created cash flow statement on clicking on the M. For dividends, for example, or special investments. The balance sheet income statement are kept compact. You can enter further explanations as required. You click on the speech bubble. You enter title and text, can make title from your corporate design text, and you can also import the account details from the data of the import. If you have recorded text, the bubble will be get green. If explanations have been recorded and you would like to output them, the balance sheet item will be given a subscription number and you will find it under the explanations. You can enter additional information about the annual financial statements. Under closing and audit, you can choose here the leading trustee. You can give data of publication, change data if needed. And here you can, under the notes area, you can enter additional explanations for or further information about the annual financial statement. In the profit appropriation area, you can easily record the appropriation of profit or loss. Here you enter the dividend payment, or you can add another position for the profit appropriation if needed. For larger or more complex companies, you activate the checklist of closing, for example, or checklist of accounts. You see here the new range and you click on the checklist. Now you can create the high quality annual financial statement. You activate, deactivate points, or also the accounts from importation as note or balance sheet. We deactivate and print. Now we see our annual account. We can print it, make a PDF, and see now how it comes. The explanation of our note and the profit appropriation. We can also create an evaluation of annual accounts. Click on print, and so we have an analyze. The analyze is our risk assessment with the rating of the company. Here the 3 points: liquidity, financing, and earnings. Then the reference numbers, earning ratios, balance sheet ratios, and activity indicators. Here we have the balance sheet, and here also with our correction values. The income statement, and also with the corrections values to the success estimation. This value calculated from the balance sheet. the diagram here, the percentage breakdown, so we can control our margins. We have a business valuation, our fair value, calculated from multiple sales, multiples EBIT, and asset value. Here we see the fair value in a time range. Time range sales multiples and EBIT multiple, and our asset value. This is how you create the difference from your competitors. Further information you can be found in the Learning Center, Import Interface, or Business Valuation. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you much success.